Alright, I'm gonna rank every single level in PowerWash Simulator 2. Why not? If you don't want spoilers for the levels of PowerWash Simulator 2, then I don't know why you're here. There are a total of 38 jobs in PowerWash Simulator 2. There were also 38 levels in the first game, so prior to the numerous DLC packs, we're off to a good start. To clear these 38 jobs and roll credits, it took me 60 hours. It's a long time, but someone I know did it in about 42 hours, so it really depends on how much you're looking to either zone out and be methodical, or whether you're trying to optimize your cleaning efficiency like there's no tomorrow. And in case you didn't know, PowerWash Simulator games are all about globally threatening catastrophic events, so there might not be a tomorrow. Anyway, let's go through the jobs one by one and see how they stack up. We'll be ranking these jobs from S tier at the top, A, B, and C going down, and then should have left it dirty at the bottom. I don't think I need to explain that last tier, but suffice to say, I will not be returning their calls should I come to replay these missions and they need a job doing again. Let's begin. The removals van is a good start. It's nice, simple, big surfaces to clean, but not too much to get held up on. A tier. Public facility is a great way to introduce evolving levels that reveal new things to clean as you go, and is simple enough without too much complexity. A tier. Campsite is fine, but it's very basic. Spread out things to clean and not super satisfying, kind of forgettable. C tier. The Art Deco house is a good first building to clean with lots of little bits around the whole exterior to get to. It's also the first use of the scissor lift, though it doesn't feel like the strongest use of it by far. So, B tier. Dog car. What is this? This literally took 6 minutes to clean and it's just a car with dog decorations. Should have left it dirty. The billboard is perfect. It's big, but it's simple. Large surfaces to clean, and the first time we get to play around with the abseiling gear. This is a great level to make use of the tools you're given. S tier. Teapot Tea Room is spread out like the campsite, but the structures are a little bit more interesting given that it's literally a giant teapot. It's kind of like the shoe house from the first game actually. It's B tier. There's lots to interact with on the shooting gallery, but it feels like the satisfaction is hindered by how finicky and particular the objects are. B tier. Vehicles have a tough time being super interesting in PowerWash Simulator, and the road sweeper is no different. It's fine, but not much more. C tier. The gas station is the first level to give us an exterior with large surface areas of floor to clean, and for my no thoughts brain, this is great. A tier. The bandstand is good, simple, and easy enough to clean, but doesn't go too far into making itself interesting. B tier. Mobility scooter. It's fine, I guess. C tier. Nouveau house. It's another exterior that lets you clean the entire building, but other than the cool conservatory on the back, it's mostly just another house. It's fine. B tier. Now, this is an interesting vehicle. The airship is big and will require you to make use of those scaffolding dotting around the map. Prepare to zone out with this one. It's good stuff. A tier. Another vehicle, the cement mixer, strikes a middle ground. It's larger, more interesting, and has moving parts, but is held back by the same old vehicle features we've cleaned many times already. B tier. I like big surfaces to clean, but for me, the farm is purely big surfaces with very little interest to accompany it. The barn is just huge. Repetitive sides to clean, the roof is bland, and the silo is finicky, but you know, I do like surfaces, so B tier. The stone circle is simple and not the most interesting to clean, but it does introduce some interesting story elements as you clean it. Questions begin to form. B tier. The rock climbing park has plenty of big surfaces, structures, floor space, and varied objects with bright colors to uncover. It also makes great use of the abseiling gear as you clean the climbing walls themselves. A tier. The roller disco is the first interior map of the game, and it's a big one. There's lots to clean, with tables to crouch under, counters to climb over, ceilings to reach for, and a disco ball to light up above the dance floor. A tier. It's a tractor. C tier. The temple interior is, as you may have guessed, another interior, and is another level that uses the evolving technique as once you've cleaned everything in here, a staircase is revealed to another room. Good use of this for the story, but the upper half of the room is not super easy to clean with no good way to actually reach up there. So B tier. Car and trailer. It's another car, but the trailer makes it more interesting at least, so B tier. The theatre is a great interior on our growing list of interiors, and the large floor spaces, easy to reach walls and ceiling, and rows of chairs make for a satisfying clean all around. A tier. The motel is a great location to clean with lots of surfaces to get stuck into. It's got large floor spaces, an empty swimming pool, abseiling gear for the walls, and some straightforward balconies, just making it a standout location. A tier. Back at the fun fair once again, the mini roller coaster is a unique location in the game. Not only can you clean up some interesting shapes and large floor spaces, as well as a decorative waterfall, but you'll be cleaning the roller coaster itself, which you can also press the button to ride around on. It's fun, but the coaster and tracks are a little bit finicky to clean, and there's almost too much floor space accompanying the already significant level, which keeps it from reaching higher, so A tier. I love space, so you'd think a solar system exhibit would be my jam. However, while it's grand and interesting to clean, with little information panels accompanying each planet, the movement is not nearly what I was hoping for. You can press a button to make the planets spin, but they're pretty static to each other rather than orbiting separately, so sorry, B tier. Another vehicle, the streetcar, is another interesting one. It's both the exterior and interior, with 4 operational doors to allow access. It's simple, it's unique, and it's fun. A tier. I can see the salvage house is trying to be a unique location, perhaps taking after the treehouse from the first game, but ultimately it remains pretty uninteresting. It's a small cabin with large plane parts incorporated into the design, but none of it feels particularly satisfying, so B tier. The mining dump truck is another large vehicle that feels more interesting to clean. What can I say? If the wheels are taller than me, it doesn't feel like cleaning just any old wheel. A tier. The funhouse is fun. Interesting exterior, abstract interior, lots of interactable things and noises, and a piano that you can play by spraying the keys. What's not to love? A tier. The ski center is a large exterior location and one of the most interesting available. It balances floor space, walls, the roof, and structures to clean dotted around the area. There are pools, giant windows, a wavy roof, a cable car. Honestly, it's just really satisfying to clean all around, and it gets to join the billboard. S tier. Extra long limo. The extra long limo is too long. I don't care if there's a helicopter on the roof, it has way too many wheels and nothing of interest. C tier. The shopping mall is the best interior we have, with a great balance between surfaces to clean and keeping everything in reach with use of the scissor lift. You can clear the shop windows to see what's inside, and clean the other windows and skylights to reveal the bright outdoors. It's perfect. S tier. The futuristic bike is weird. The wheel is the worst I've seen, and it's entirely unsatisfying to clean. I should have left it dirty. We're back to the theatre once more, but now on the stage scenes. As you clean each scene, a new one will be revealed, and this takes you through a short bit of storytelling. The idea is great, but it is held back by being made up of only floor, wall, ceiling, and cardboard cutouts. We'll say A tier. Now I know I have an aversion to cleaning yet more wheels, but the 18-wheeler kind of wins me over here. It's large, the surfaces are satisfying, and once it's clean, the doors open and you head inside to clean the rest. Plus, there's some pretty huge story stuff revealed with this simple little truck. A tier. The town floats are supposed to be for a celebration, but they're not super interesting. Just 3 separate things, pretty small scale and kind of weird to reach the higher bits. B tier. The final level of PowerWash Simulator 2 is Mount Rushless, and honestly, I was hoping for more. It's the volcano that caused so much havoc in the original, and the final job of the first game was an entire pyramid, exterior and interior, so heading to Mount Rushless itself in the sequel could have been something grand. Instead, it's just a door that opens up, and then a path with some simple crystals and a structure that's pretty small in the middle. There's not much flair with this one, and I felt like the level didn't feel like a finale in the way that the first game's final mission did. Still, it was fun enough, and the light beam coming through made the progress that bit more exciting, so we'll call it A tier. And that's it. I'm not changing anything. I know I'll want to, probably in an hour, but I'm not doing it. We're done. Bye.